We are back with the Fox News alert. Israeli forces striking Hamas targets from the air and the ground with a vengeance, pummeling terror targets with missiles and artillery. And a new warning tonight from the IDF for Gaza citizens to get out now.
We are calling the North residents, the Gaza residents and those in the north to temporarily move south. It's for their own personal safety. Today, we are stressing this is an urgent call to you.
Also tonight, utter chaos as thousands raid United Nations aid warehouses in central and southern Gaza to take basic goods. Lucas Tomlinson is live in Tel Aviv with what's happening on the ground right now. Lucas?
Well, Charlie, Israeli forces say since the October 7th massacre, they've killed over 55 senior Hamas leaders. This is Israeli forces continue their push into the Gaza Strip. So far, about 2 miles deep, they've been inside Gaza now for over 48 hours, and there's no sign of them leaving. In fact, Israel's prime minister and defense minister say they're both going to be staying there for a while. And today, for the first time since 2005, the Israeli flag was raised. Now, while there's been a lot of focus of what's going on in Gaza with the Palestinians moving from north to south, as you just mentioned, Charlie, today we had the opportunity to speak to some of the displaced Israeli families. 250,000 Israelis have been displaced since this war started, both in the northern part of the country on the border with Lebanon, of course, down south next to Gaza, Charlie.
Lucas, hey, this is Jason Chaffetz. Thanks for the great reporting that you're doing. Going back to those hostages, I want you to listen to this sound that we have from Michael Herzog, the ambassador for Israel to the United States, and get your reaction to it.
We gave a chance to talks through the Qataris and others to see if we can get out hostages. Ultimately, it was obvious to everybody involved that Hamas was just playing for time. They were not serious about this. So we are applying pressure now inside Gaza, but I still hope that our pressure will encourage them to release hostages as we move and press them on and on.
I mean, hostages are such a prime, they're so key to getting these people back. But why does that number also keep fluctuating? It went up again today.
It just shows how large the massacre was. You know, over 1,400 Israelis killed. You have a number of dual citizens also, Jason. So about half the hostages are actually dual citizens. We know from the White House that up to 10 Americans could be among them. In fact, about 50 of the hostages are from Thailand. There's some of the farm workers from the kibbutz that were assaulted and taken captive. So that's been a big issue with the hostages. They're not all Israeli, or at least they're not all. Many are dual citizens. So it's very confusing. You know, French as well. But as you saw from that video you just ran, that was Sayed 13. Those are Israeli Navy SEALs. That's not stopping Israeli forces from moving into Gaza. In fact, just recently I spoke to a big tech mogul here who recently was a former infantry officer in the Golani Brigade. He was pretty hawkish. He said Gaza needs to be flattened. He says they need to move in, no negotiations with the hostages and, with Hamas over the hostages. And when you mention Qatar, many people think there's many sides to that face in Qatar.
Lucas, Lisa Booth here. I interviewed former Army Ranger Sean Parnell, who was really concerned about the delaying of this ground invasion, how long it was taking, talking about how what he's learned through his military career, it could increase Israeli casualties anywhere from 33 to 66%, giving Hamas time to lay IEDs and to prepare for this. Has Israel expressed any of those concerns? Are any of those concerns playing out? What are you hearing?
Well, to be fair, Lisa, you know, Hamas has also had, years to prepare for this operation. And so the idea of going in too quickly, I mean, you saw what happened during the massacre when commandos, Israeli soldiers, in some cases, if there was no room on the helicopter, jumped in their own personal vehicles and ran down south. They were met in an ambush, hail of gunfire, RPGs, and they're trained, as you mentioned earlier with Sean, to go in quickly. The problem is that's also very dangerous as well. So while Hamas has had time to prepare for this, what Israel's doing is a little bit different. They're laying siege. They're going in slowly. They've taken a few miles. They raised the Israeli flag for the first time since 2005. They're saying, we're here. We're not going anywhere. And they're actually laying siege. They're slowly going to starve out Hamas, and they're taking out some of these tunnels. Of course, with these hostages, though, in their location, it's certainly tricky, certainly dicey. I don't think there's no easy solution to getting the hostages out, especially alive.
Lucas, Molly line here. You're kind of laying the groundwork for something that we've been hearing, is that the leadership there in Israel seems like they're prepared to stay there for quite some time. As you mentioned, a flag has been planted. Your thoughts on that?
Well, people are angry here in the country. While you're seeing protests, outside of Israel, inside this country, even some of the most left-wing people here. I was speaking to a man on the street earlier who wanted to nuke Iran, and he was certainly no right-wing or Benjamin Netanyahu supporter. People are angry here. They want vengeance. They want revenge. They also want to get their hostages back. You see the ages. They stem from 3 years old, 9, 12, to 80, 85 years old. They want their people back. They want the hostages back. They also want to make sure something like this never happens again. So with the strikes, many people just want to see Gaza leveled. They want people to push down south and really just to take over the whole northern end of the Gaza Strip, level the place, wipe out Hamas, and try to free the hostages. A tall order for sure. We've also spoken to people on the street who say, how do you destroy an idea? And that's, as we've found out in the war on terrorism for 20 years, it's very hard to stamp out terrorism, much like, crime in the United States. You can weaken it, you can hopefully lower it, but are you ever going to get rid of crime? Just like it's very difficult to get rid of terrorism.
Hey, Lucas, Charlie here again. I was particularly struck by your reporting about planting the flag 2 miles in. Does that mean at the point at which Israel, the IDF, has planted the flag, that behind that is a safe zone now, or is Israel, is there no such thing like that in Gaza right now? Are they having to continually fight a rearguard action as they progress further into Gaza?
Not only did the Israeli forces bring in tanks, they brought in a fleet of bulldozers as well, and they just moved in. That 2 miles they've seized is pretty much solid Israeli territory right now. There's been some current skirmishes. Some Hamas fighters have popped out of some caves. They were neutralized very quickly. Israel certainly has their flag in the ground and a stake of the Gaza Strip right now, and they're not giving that back anytime soon.
Lucas Tomlinson, live in Tel Aviv. Great reporting.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.